Hello and welcome back to Purbeck Valley Farm. It's blatantly not Purbeck Valley Farm anymore, is it? It's Purbeck Farm 22. Well, that went smoothly. We have started a little bit later. It's like 10:30 in the morning. I can't remember why, because it's been about a week or so, maybe a little bit less since I've recorded on Purbeck. And I've only just started recording yesterday again on Griffin as well, so it's been a busy week, and it always is around sort of any sort of school holidays or anything like that. We're in the second part of July. We haven't got that much to do, but what we have got is going to take a bit of time. At the end of the last episode, we did bring this down, which is our roller, which we're going to sell because we got the bigger one, if you can remember. So we'll repair that. Repaint it as normally good. Yep. So we'll sell that for 13,000. If you remember, also in the last one, in fact, I'll show you what we're going to do first. So we have milk to sell, and for that the store has a forklift. The store also has a truck. That one isn't real, and it also has this milk truck as well. And I've just remembered something else. Watch what happens. Why, when I brake, is that going down? What is the middle? If you look down, when you can see 0%, then you've got the middle symbol that looks like waves, and then you've got what I imagine is a fuel underneath. What is that middle symbol? Because I have absolutely no idea. But every time I brake, it comes off. Oh, it reduces, sorry. And I don't know what it is. And I remember I used this vehicle in Attingham on the roleplay series, and I can't remember that being there. I think it might have been as part of an update. I was just going to skip, and drive up, but at 57 mile an hour, I don't think there's any real need to do that, is there? But yeah, if you know what that is in the middle, then if you can let us know, that would be appreciated, because I have absolutely no idea. And I also don't know what's going to happen when it gets down to 0. Right. But you don't even need to brake with this either, You can be going. It's really weird. You can be going, no brake. All I did is take my finger off the accelerator, where normally you just I can't remember what you call it. Coast down the road, wouldn't you? So I don't know why it does that. In fact, let's put the menu on. Does the menu tell us anything? The menu does not. Never mind. Okay, so obviously the first thing we're going to do is sell some milk. And milk-wise, we have just under 32,000 litres. I think that means 2 trips, because I think this is around about 25,000 litres. This is awful driving this. Right, that's filling up. Let's see where's best for milk. More Valley would be amazing. The Fisherman, Mole Valley. Do you know what? We're just going to go to Mole Valley for the difference in that price. The fact that we're up here. Yep, 25,000 litres. In fact, let's get that closed. Get the beacons on. And let's get going. So we've got 2 trips to do for this. The other thing that we need to do, I shouldn't be going that fast with these there, because I will rattle into one of them. The other couple of things that we need to do today, we need going into the winter months, because I don't think I'm going to record Certainly not in January. Not in January, sorry, in February, because I don't see that there's any point. But we might not even. We can't record in March either. Or is March the month where it all starts again? There's a different. I can't remember what you call it. Right, 56,000. We'll take that. There's a different pattern. Oh, what was it called? It was in 19 seasons. Geo. There's a different geo on this map, isn't there, compared to what you get in the base game. So it's either March or April when everything starts again, when you can start planting stuff, and just basically when the main sort of work begins. We'll have to have a look at that. So it might just be February where we skip over. So yeah, we need to get the animals done. That involves topping up the TMR. It also involves this, giving them the bedding as well, because I think the bedding's starting to get a little bit low. Right, 6,800 litres. There we go. Oh, what I was going to say when we were down at the store before I totally went off and started talking about something else was the 80 grand that we were missing due to the glitch within the clamps, the silage clamps. We've stuck back on. I used government subsidies. They're back on. That's just gone up to 100% again when it's gone down to low. Why is that? That is so strange. Or is it? I have no idea. Right, another 15,000 for that. So that's good. Yeah, we stuck that that money back on. What we were missing, but we've still got some silage to get rid of, which is another thing that we're going to be doing today. We'll get rid of the majority of what we've got left. I don't think we've got a load left. How I've managed to avoid hitting that stake is unbelievable. Right, let's just park this up. Here. That's so in the way, isn't it? I can't leave it there. I know where I can leave it. Right there. And now we need, where's our machine that does the splitting of the straw? We've still got it. We've still got it somewhere. I need this first though, because I need to actually get a straw bale down. And then we need, I think it might be in that, in this shed here actually. I think it's in there. Just behind the tractor. Yeah, there it is, yeah. Right. I'm blatantly trying to get the wrong one off here, Anna. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place this inside because I remember last time when we were picking it up using the case class even. Do you know what? On Griffin, I keep calling the case the class. And on here, I keep calling the class the case. It's just... I need to remember which way around. And it's not like they're not distinctive, is it? Yeah. let's put this over here, and then we should have a bit of an easier time. Sorting it out. Right, we'll have to scoop all this manure up as well after. I think I said in the last video that manure, we're going to end up just putting it in the... just trying to think, shall I reverse in or going forwards? We're just going to end up putting it through the BGA. Because we're just not going to generate enough to warrant buying a muck spreader. Whereas we might generate quite a lot of slurry and digest it as well, which would be nice. We might as well just get rid of that the conveyor as well. Saying that though, if we end up doing sugar beet or something like that, or potatoes, and then keeping them, then that might be quite useful. Start spinning that. I don't think... it's on the other side. Yeah, there's the visual for it. I remember there wasn't a big one. When you're on Attingham, there's a massive sort of arc, isn't there? Well, obviously it's not on this one. What have we just said about the manure there? Oh yeah, the only thing I can think of why we would keep the manure is if we got some sort of greenhouse or some sort of generator where we can put the manure in. But at the minute, that isn't an option really. I might as well leave that ticking away. Nah, I need the trailer. And it's not really suitable on the Massey. Tell you what, we'll let that wind down and then we'll come back. Just finishing. There we go. It took the lot as well. And it's nowhere near. I didn't even realise you could put that much in. I mean, I'll quite happily put a few bales worth in. It's going to go in there anyway, and it'll free up some space. It's not like we short, is it? Let's get this out. Is there anywhere in there I could just leave it? No, it's going to be... no, it's going to be tricky. It's just going to get in the way, isn't it, if I do that? Let's put it back in here and then... there's no issues. We have actually got some TMR mixed up. I think we have anyway, I'm sure. At the end of the last episode, we still had some there. Could do with selling them rocks as well. Some TMR in there. There's a bit left in there, not much. Totally caught in two minds there where I wanted to go. Right, let's spin round. Seems we've done this in the last episode. I'm not gonna spend sort of age. I probably won't even time lapse anything doing this. It's like I said, most of the last episode was spent doing that, wasn't it? I need the menu on. So we've got 166,000 litres left in here. How much do you reckon we should leave? I'm going to want at least about 30,000 litres. I use between 6 and 9,000. It's like just less than 3 buckets fulls, I think. $40,000 maybe. 40,000 litres will definitely see us through, won't it? I just want that off, just to reduce the chance of tipping over. It's dead light with this sticking out here. Why? Why is it doing that? Do you have to raise it and then push it out? Is that what you're meant to do? Raise it first and then push it out. Can't seem to remember doing that last time and it worked alright. Look, let's continue doing this. I'll drive down. I'll show the first. That tree is doing my head in. I'll show the first sort of sale of today. See how it compares to the others, and then we'll get it done off camera. It's on a blog. Right, so fully loaded, 39,000 litres, and we will tentatively make our way through this farm here on our way down. Like I said, all I'll do, I'll show us selling 1 load, and then there'll be what, maybe 2 loads after this. I'll just do that off camera. Because like I said at the beginning, there's not a massive amount to do for the rest of this month. Really, I'm slowing down. I'm conscious the amount of weight we've got on the back. It does have quite a big effect. Although the tractor is quite heavy. Tell you what as well, on another difference between this one and 19, that corner there, to try to get around that corner with the trailer on the back, it was horrendous on the last iteration of Purbeck. And here's the other one. Right, so I have to kick out, and then there's a hidden one in there, isn't there? There we go. I know we're going to be looking at a new farm, or more likely just more land, once we come back for the next load of episodes. Like I said, probably in March, but I'd really like a new tractor as well. Let's go and see if there's anything in here, because there's still that is so slow. I mean, it doesn't really matter, to the sense that I say it doesn't matter. It does matter, because we can't keep it to put it through there. We're just gonna have to keep it topped up. Our last load, I'll just put as much in as what we can. 21,000. Are we getting more than what we did? No, I think we're getting slightly less, weren't we? We were getting 22 something last time. Okay, doke. So that's what we're going to be getting. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get back up there, do the couple of journeys, and then we'll come back on the last one. And we'll, like I said, we'll probably leave about 30,000 litres, something like that. So, and up long. Last load, and it is the third load as well. I said, didn't I? I think we'd probably have 2 more. We've ended up with quite a bit more left in the clamp to what I thought we would. So we've got just over 48,000 litres left in there, which is going to be more than enough. We'll probably end up selling some of that off, to be honest, but I'd rather just keep a bit more just in case, because I'm not sure when our first cut's going to be. With the geo being slightly different, I'm not sure if it's going to be a little bit later in the year. There we go. With the last load, I filled the BGA, so that's going to be ticking along as well. And that is, it's so slow the way it's processing, so that's going to be in there for a while. But I want to keep it full. We're getting the money for it, but we're also getting the digestate, which is why I want to have it ticking over. Right. This is going to be the last bit of money we're going to make until we have this sort of winter break. So this will be another 21,000. Yep, just under 22,000. So what have we got? No crops. We've sold all our milk off. We've sold all the silage we're going to sell for now. Reproduction, they're still ages away, aren't they? Till they start reproducing. We've got loads of TMR in there, loads of water. Our straw, I might actually fill the straw up off camera, just so that we're not having to do it all the time. There's no contracts or anything at the minute. Haven't got any of them going, and I think that's pretty much going to be it. What we need to decide when we come back, how much have we got? Right, 562,000. What we need to decide is, in fact, what I'm going to do so we're not paying the interest off. Let's repay all this. I mean, I'll quite happily take another loan out. So that leaves us with just over 300,000. What we need to decide is what we're going to get next. Are we going to go for... We've got a chicken and sheep farm here. We've got horses here. We've got pigs there. We've got a little farm just on its own here, which has like smaller fields with it. The first thing what I thought was to buy these here. It's like 329,000, but you get them 3 fields. That looks like, so it's going to be 1 grass field and 2 arable. My issue is now is to get to these 2, I'm going to have to go through these first, but they're going to have crops in, because I didn't own them initially. They're now going to have crops in that need harvesting after them, which is going to be an absolute pain. How much are them ones? 300,000 for them too. I mean, the other thing is we could look at maybe investing and doing some logging. You've got, that's 521,000 for that area. We would need machinery for it as well. But like I think that's the only sort of logging area on the map, to be honest. Like dedicated for that. The other thing we've got is obviously you've got all these grass fields here, and one of these, I think it might be that one, is the other cow field as well. But obviously, how many cows can you get in there? Does it even? Oh, it won't tell us. We'd have to teleport up, wouldn't we? But no bother. Yeah, so in between now and then, we need to decide what we're going to do with our money, how we're going to invest it, and whether that's going to be... No, there's nothing there for us. Investing in some new equipment as well. But for now, I'm not even sure how long this episode's took, to be honest, because I knew there wasn't that many things to do. It was just sort of closing out. I would say closing out the year, but we're in the new year. But closing out what sort of feels like our year, because we've basically sold all our product from the last year, haven't we? So we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.
PlayStation